All right, dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. It is a beautiful evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are around the globe, in Africa, precisely Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, or any part of the African continent that you are highly welcome, dear friend. You are in Europe, I'm grateful you are part of us here in this place. America, Canada. Look, it's been a wonderful season all together with you. We are still in the new year, the first week of the new year and the first week of the transfer window. The market is bubbling. Transfers here and there, business deals here and there, transactions, millions of pounds sterling, millions of dollars, millions of what? Euro. Those are the deals that are ongoing right now. Every club is talking about £1 million, $1 million, €1 million. My goodness. Look, well. And our own club, Chelsea, we are also in the market. Yeah, but it has come to our notice that the owners and the directors, they don't want to rush into signing any deal right now. Chelsea, we want to take our time and look well. We don't want to make a mistake. You remember I told you somewhere earlier this week that Chelsea, as at now, the owners on this project, they have 4 windows. They made their mind set on 4 transfer windows. We've had the first one, had a second one. This is the third one. Then the next summer will be the 4th window. Then only they can assess the status of the club or the team. But right now, in the build-up process, the building of the team's process, they have 4 windows to do business, 4 transfer windows to do business. Now we are in the 3rd window. And in this 3rd window, they don't want to rush anything. Our major targets are striking position and center back position. Yes, that is a major thing Chelsea are looking for in the transfer window, transfer market this month of January. But they still want to assess the strength of the team. Now that Nkuku is back in the squad and Amando Broja is back in the squad, Nicolas Jackson is gone for AFCON. So now having Nkuku, if Nkuku is going to be playing the first 9 and the goals will be coming in, we might wait until the next summer. And what am I trying to arrive at? That will mean that we can patiently wait for the next summer for the arrival of what we want. Yeah. If Amando Broja can kickstart now that Nicolas Jackson is unavailable. He is right now with Senegal national team at AFCON, preparing towards the AFCON, which will kick off on the 13th of this month. If Amando Broja can step in and Christopher Nkuku will begin to score the goals that are needed, then Chelsea will have the patience to wait. Otherwise, we will have to get a stop-in gap. Yeah. Because our main target, as we already know, I said it over and over again, that there's a greater possibility that Chelsea will have a pre-contract agreement with Victor Osimhen and Napoli. In this transfer window, pre-contract agreement, that is what we are looking at. If it's possible to have a pre-contract agreement with Napoli and Victor Osimhen, so that by next summer, Victor is coming for pre-season with Chelsea, just as we did with Nkuku. That is a possibility. And it looks much more easier that way than going in right now for Victor Osimhen. Right now, it's going to be difficult if we are to get Victor Osimhen to Chelsea this January. It will be very, very, very difficult. And let me insist again, it is still possible, but more difficult. So we are looking at pre-contract agreement for the summer with Victor Osimhen. Now, Chelsea are open to permanently selling Ian Maatsen, provided they receive a similar package to the £31.5 million deal they accepted from Burnley over the summer. Maatsen didn't want the move, having impressed at the Chelsea in pre-season. Borussia Dortmund keen, but asked for an initial loan. Yeah, Borussia Dortmund, they are asking for initial loan for Ian Maatsen. Outgoings really important for Chelsea this window. Aim is to not increase, and into bracket, potentially decrease the senior squad size. The aim is to reduce the size of the senior squad. And so the outgoings are much more important for Chelsea in this transfer window. They are. We need to let go about 6 or 7 players in order to get the exact 25, 26 that the coach really wanted. If we should let go about 6, we can still buy about another 3. Then the coach will now have the number of players he wants to be working with. So Chelsea now, they need to sell players. He said need for sales is obviously to help finance a striker or center back. But Chelsea conscious they need to manage squad numbers as well. Exactly so. We need to balance the books. We have to pay the £110 million for Victor Osimhen. And we have to get a center back. That means we are going to be spending close to £200 million once again. Right? Around 180. The defenders they are looking at so far, they are around 58, 60 million pounds. That is just it. Well, we move to other news quickly. And I would like to give you more on Chelsea before I end up with some other news. Then in the next episode, I'll start with more exclusives for you. David Oistin report. He said Chelsea, of course, are still on this journey to complete what the new ownership feel to be a competitive squad. What the new ownership feel to be the competitive squad. And much better than they have now. That means that Chelsea, the owners, they really know what they are doing. They are looking for a competitive squad. Listen, I think their intention is to be judged at the end of the next summer windows. I said it earlier on to you. Didn't I? I'm a prophet, yes. I said it at the next window. That will make it the 4th window for these new owners. They want to be judged after the 4th window, not now. So all the noise we are making, Chelsea is not performing well, we are making mistakes here and there. Yes, agreed. But the owners, they are looking at it from different angle. These Americans, they are business tycoons. They know what they are doing. They have already planned themselves that 4 windows into the transfer, 4 windows, then only they can assess the team. And that is where Poch will begin to have problems. For now, Pochettino's position is safe and secured. Unless something else. Now listen. So like September 1st, and some will say, we've already had long enough to judge them, but they are a couple of windows into what I think they see as being a 4-window recruitment plan, led by their sporting directors, Paul Winstanley and Stewart. And Mauricio Pochettino will, of course, have input into that. I've said on a number of occasions, I don't think you have sort of increased power where everybody is saying, oh, he's going to be in charge and he will make all the decisions. It's a collective thing. It is a collective thing. He himself also said it, Pochettino, that he's part of the team. He also makes an input, but he doesn't make the final decision. He said it's a collective thing. He and the sporting director, they will make decisions in consultation with the owners of the club. Look, for me personally, provided we will begin to climb up the league table, from the next game, we are playing Preston FA Cup on Sunday. Yes, next week we are playing EPL. Provided we begin to climb the ladder to catch up to the top, I will not have any problem with this their building process, this their project, this their so-called project. But right now, as it is right now, our position is just not good enough. 10th position for the past two months. We even dropped to 12. We just climbed again to 10th position. This is not Chelsea. Our DNA is different. Chelsea's DNA is not this. Dear friend, in conclusion, before I let you go, because I'll surely come back with exclusives, bombs, I will hit you bombs from this moment. Look, Chelsea talent Alex Matos on the verge of joining Huddersfield Town on a loan deal. As Matt Law called it, no option to buy included. Chelsea have also recalled Zach Sturge from loan at Petersburg due to limited game time. My dear friend, this is where we are having problem. These two players, I mentioned their names now. Alex Matos, another 18-year. Zach Sturge, another 18-year. Andrew Santos, coming back from Nottingham Forest, another 18 years. That is how we are packaging. We are buying anything. Chelsea is just buying anything. So long as we heard, oh, he is a talent. This talent, he's 16 years. He's a talent for the. We are buying anything. And hey, mind you, there are 3 players that will come with maybe one of these days that Chelsea are still looking up right now. They are 16 and 17-year-old. It's better we open an academy, how do you call it? Under 16 academy. How will I put it? So that we will go around the whole world and bring in all the so-called talent, 16 years old. Let's just put them there, be feeding them. We are still going to spend another 34, 40 million to buy talent. Look at this one. They went on loan. They are not having the game time. And Chelsea is recalling them back. Andrew Santos, I understand. In fact, I want him back in Chelsea because he was part of the preseason. I saw what he can do. I would have wished that he's part of the senior team right now at Cobham, training this afternoon. I would have wished that he would play the next game because I saw it during the preseason. But some of these, they are not getting playing time in their clubs that we send them to on loan. And they are coming back. They are all coming back. Look, Chelsea, we need to have a rethink about the strategy. For Winstanley and co, they need to have a rethink. Honestly speaking, like Pep Guardiola rightly said, you can't win anything. You can't win anything with what? Under 18s. Pochettino said it. He said you can never win anything with under 18s. You need experienced and matured players in your squad to win. Chelsea fans, wherever you are, this is Salon's blog. I am your brother. Happy New Year to you. I'll see you in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.